Hey, it's just Lyle, and today I'm reviewing Swiss Army Man, directed by the Daniels, starring Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe. Um, I remember hearing about this movie when it was in festivals. People would refer to it as the farting corpse movie. Uh, and when I finally saw the trailer, I I was fucking stunned. What is this weird movie about Paul Dano surviving in the wilderness with Daniel Radcliffe's magical corpse? He's using him to shoot fucking animals and like ride him like a jet ski. Um, so I thought the trailer was super weird, but I was kind of intrigued because it was so fucking weird. And when I watched the movie, it lives up to the fucking weirdness. It's definitely a crazy movie. But I thought it was I really enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. For the first 15 minutes, I didn't know if I liked it. It was so weird and like it has this weird sense of humor. But the longer the movie went, uh, it kept getting crazier, but I kept liking it more. It started getting really deeper than I thought it would be. Um, and it's actually a really nice movie just about life and what life is and like why people do things and like regret. And I think it does a really good job at that. I love the ending. I thought the ending like 20 minutes was like I thought the ending 20 minutes was amazing. And they do a good job at like as you're watching the movie, you question whether or not any of this is actually happening or if it's just him in like insane dying on the island. Which Paul Dano's character even says at one point. He's like, I don't know if this is actually happening or I'm just like hallucinating from starvation. But Paul Dano, he's a solid actor. He's been good in everything for a while. Like I remember him as the guy in The Girl Next Door who had like a huge dick, and ever since then he's just been in amazing stuff. Like he was great in Prisoners, and he's great in this. It's basically just him alone acting alongside like Daniel Radcliffe, but he's not moving or I know they had a doll uh, of his body, and he does a fantastic job of just being by himself and like performing and doing all this. He's so good. And Daniel Radcliffe, I thought he was really good too, especially for how limited he was in what he can do. Like he can't move around very much, and he can't emote like his face. He did a really good job. The movie has a really interesting like soundtrack and the way they do music. It's like the characters will hum it and sing it themselves and do like weird remixes. I thought that was really cool and a really interesting way to do the music, and just like have the music be set in the world. So I thought that was cool. It's shot really well, especially because like it's just like the woods and people like Daniel Radcliffe and Paul Dano hanging out in the woods, building a bunch of shit, and I thought it looked really good. It just looks nice, nice looking movie. Most of the dialogue I thought was really good. Um, some of it gets weird, but I think that's on purpose. Fucking movie about a guy hanging out with a magical dead body. Uh, so I thought it was good. I thought the Daniels, I don't know any much about the Daniels, besides they call them the Daniels, which I think is great. And I thought they did a good job. I definitely want to see what else they can do because damn, this movie's weird as fuck. And like it is, it's just weird. Like you can't. It's a hard movie to like explain what's happening or like what happened in the movie because it's so fucking weird and it just sounds like nonsense. Like it, you need to watch it just to witness how fucking odd it is. And it's good to have that. Like it's good to have a movie that is just different and weird and that you kind of don't know what the fuck it's gonna be, and like have it surprise you. Like I was definitely surprised at how like connected you got to Daniel Radcliffe's character. It was just a dead body. He's not alive. He's just there, and he does like there's a bunch of weird, gross shit that he does. But you like him. You like Manny. He's like genuine and nice, and he says what he's thinking. But yeah, it's like I said, it's hard to explain or like, talk about this movie without giving it away, and I definitely like even if you did, I think it would be hard to give it away because it's so odd and just so much random shit happens. But overall, I did enjoy it. I think it's got some problems uh, in the middle, like with the pacing, but like once it got going and you get into the rhythm of it and just like realize what it is. Yeah, so I thought that the acting was good. I thought the soundtrack was good. It wasn't what I was expecting, even though I was expecting weird shit. It was its own different version of that. It was its own kind of weird nonsense. I'd probably give it an 8. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. Like the more I would think about it and the longer I thought about it, I just enjoyed it. I thought it was like it's got so many moments that are just like weird and memorable that it's hard just to like it's so unique. I think it definitely is definitely worth watching. Not for everybody. Like it you're either going to think it's an 8 out of 10 or like a high rating or you're going to be like this is like a fucking 4 or like a 5. And that's I understand. I totally get it. It's definitely not for everybody. Uh, but if you can get past the first like 20 minutes and like the farting and like the weird humor it's got, there's actually a really good story there and a really good message in this and like the characters are really good and it's like it's a really nice story about life. And I think it's worth watching. Hey, if you like that review, check out some of the other reviews I've done. Um, and feel free to like and comment on this. If you've seen Swiss Army Man, what do you think about it? Did you think it was super fucking weird like I did? I wish I had a magical farting jet ski man. All right,